never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got
interesting inside line. Surely he loses out on the drive onto the back straight there.
Right there for him, unfortunately. He is out of the race, the Austrian. He needs a finish like this, doesn't he?
Yeah, and Hakim Danish up into 15th as they cross the line because he's so tight going in. You know, he must be wide coming out. Yeah, very.
Right, Ramadipa leading as he did yesterday
in that time, so he has 1 point at the moment. Un point. Very strange anyway, and in fact he loses the drive because David Gonzalez picks up
and there is the number 5 of Leo Ramersdorfer pulling off the track.
Unfortunately for Hakim, real shame because wow, what God, Pratama does not give an inch, does he? Look at him, look at him, and Zen.
Most unfortunate, very rare technical difficulties with the KTMs. They are so
changed a blockbuster of a finish, a real Spielberg thriller we were in for with all three of Metani's in second place now.
Where did he come from? Out of the slipstream. What a brilliant move.
Change broken.
Ah, dearie me, gutted an
Yeah.
We're still in for one in general, but how good would it have been with top 3 in the championship all battling up?
Absolutely fantastic.
And these Pratama straight up the inside again of Gonzalez.
So the 32 of Ramadipa.
The top 3 positions in the final part of the race. Still 5 laps to go. He is tenacious.
That's right, and these lot are mucking each other around now and giving a breathing stage for Rui.
That has the advantage. But there's the yellow helmet of Gonzalez up the inside. It's
can't push it. A fair way. We'll keep an eye on Dinesh. He's up in a 14th at the moment.
But Zen Mitani, where did that come from? Absolutely superb.
Absolute crap.
Can't push in. On the white helmet, Gavushin takes second place.
Can't push in. Push.
And it looked to me, Danish did a 1:49. Most of the guys ran to a 1.
That was, as we see, unfortunately, Keajaibannya Antar has gone down at turn 8 this time. That's a shame for him. Yeah, should have out the way. Good stuff from the Kyrgyzstani riders. Ramadipa still leads the way into
45. So that means it cost him, it cost him 4 seconds, that long lap penalty.
He qualified down in 16th position, which is a darn sight better than he's been doing lately. 3 of the final corner then. Look at this enormous leading group, Peter. It's Rookies Cup. Yeah, it really is. It is a proper penalty, mate. That's why you can't take the mick with the track.
Breast. 3 abreast there it is. Veda Pratama.
Look who's just behind him. Hakim in its most classic form.
It is, isn't it? Such a totally different race.
Limits, because it will ruin your race potentially, or in this case, it could potentially ruin your championship. And it's round the outside of Veda Pratama. Dinesh arrives on scene.
Today, Ramadipa, as we say, the confidence that he got from that superb ride into
side by side. Then briefly they are, but Brian is so quick into that right-hander
to try and stake his claim in a last gasp bid for the title.
Taken place yesterday. He slots in behind Gavushin. Gavushin has bounced back.
Gonzalez has recovered. Gonzalez has recovered. He's in 3rd place.
That's right, and of course, he's still trying to keep his cup hopes alive, but he's also trying to keep
with the confidence that he has, taking pole position, erasing the disappointment from yesterday.
He's now then a brilliant move up the inside of car pushing at the penultimate turn, and he had
second place. He's trying to battle second place with Veda Pratama.
Yeah, so well then. Such a great drive through there that he's almost catching up to both Veda and Brian. Out international pride there at stake between Malaysia and Indonesia. So close, Jim. Down through the Omega curve they come. Seen plenty of drama over the last 20. Front at 144, the first one that we've seen of the race so far then, graphically. But there's a bit of a rivalry there, even though I think they do get on quite well.
Right, and
4 hours or so as Uriarte gets nerfed wide by Benyat Fernandez. Not quite from the... And it is Gonzalez on a mission. Here is Hakim Dinesh.
And Brian having a nice, casual time of it just at the moment. There's 5.
Same part of Spain, one from Santander, one from the Basque Country. Almost neighbours, basically. 14th place at the moment. He is closing steadily on the riders in front.
Laps remaining. Hard to imagine it's going to stay like that. It is Gonzalez on the...
in geographical terms, you can say.
a great mix of national.
Of him, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
No, he's lapping at very number 11, who has second place, but only just from Zen Mitani. There comes.
Penalties there at the front of the field, isn't it? Kyrgyzstan leads.
A similar pace for the men in front, but of course he's got to go quicker. It's almost the same lap time as.
Wow!
Oh, my
What
goodness!
on earth was that?
He passed 3 people,
And they got past from Indonesia, Spain, Argentina, Italy.
Ega and Pratama in the front.
You can only hope for some misfortune to befall the two. By 2!
Yeah, because he drifts wide. He goes up the inside.
Zen Mitani, the number 34, up into 9th place now, whereas Pratama was the one who got really pushed back. And title rivals ahead of him, which is always in the realms of possibility, but they are.
Which is fantastic. We love that. That's a bit of drama. But, you know, now he's back again.
The latest big shuffle.
Yeah, and as Zen said, his real problem is qualifying. He came off.
Looking very, very strong out front, both Iriarte and Pratama. They have basically.
He's been passed by all of them.
It's all going to end in tears if they're not careful through.
The 6th row of the grid today from 16th, and he said it's just very hard.
He's been in the top 3-4 positions the entire race, the only riders to do so. Keajaibannya Peter, goodness me.
No, it's going to end with Brian Iriarte running away with.
You come from the back like that, but he's he did a superb job yesterday in the wet.
They are just on another level here.
Yeah, so Iriarte. Now this is this race because they're just mucking each other up about.
Yeah,
now.
they need to be careful.
Got up to 5th place. I wonder if he can do the same thing today.
Christian Daniel Jr.
The opposite, of course, of what happened yesterday, which was Veda leading all the way, and
Brian saying, "Get behind me, stick behind me. I'll take you far away." And in 11th spot at the moment, Tinez just behind him in 12th. Those two biding their time.
Brian Iriarte watching what he was doing, where he was going, and picking just the right moment on the last.
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah. And right now they're out the drive onto the back straight. And I think
as we look towards the front of the race, still car pushing the rider who's really wanted to stay out.
Flat to pass. Now this time it's Veda who is watching Brian to see where the Veda wasn't getting out of the corner yesterday as well as he needs to, and I think he's got the same problem here.
He's happy to lead and do all the legwork. Morelli just behind him with Gonzalez too, and Benyat
It is quickest.
Morelli's also recovered then after being completely pushed wide.
Yeah, he's too tight into that right-hander, and there's Brian, those guys getting mucked.
Hernandez doing a late braking in towards turn 1 as well.
And as we've said, so many
2 laps ago now, he's kept it calm. He's back up to 4th position. It's now a leading quarter.
better drive onto the back straight.
Well, I'll tell you what, full throttle through Keajaibannya with a couple of damp patches there.